I want to speak about sexuality because I've heard a lot of people asking this since Caitlyn Jenner became Caitlyn Jenner. When someone goes through a transition, do they stay heterosexual? Is it different for each individual?
Each individual. Okay, I would like to. I like that question because there's often that conflation or confusion even that transgender people are either gay and lesbian persons who don't want to be gay and lesbian and are trying to correct themselves to becoming heterosexual, of which there's a misconception. You've got your sexual orientation, which actually speaks to the people that you're attracted to emotionally, sexually, romantically, and or otherwise. Whereas your gender identity speaks to you, the self. That I heard this yesterday, somebody saying your orientation is who you sleep with, your gender identity is who you sleep as.
You put that so well.
Yes, so essentially then you find that the transgender persons can be the whole plethora of options or of available orientations. You've got transgender women who are lesbian, you've got transgender men who are gay, you've got transgender people, some of them who are heterosexual, you've got others who are pansexual. So the whole list of orientations that we can give for any other regular folk is still the same options that a trans person can be able to fall within.
Do you find a lot of people just categorize transgender people as gay?
Yeah, because then Tsepo has said that there's still a very misconception or misunderstanding that people think, for instance, a transgender woman is a gay person who's overdoing it, right? And people think a transgender man is just an exaggerating butch lesbian. Right. and I can tell you now, a gay man is a man and has no wish whatsoever to be a woman. Absolutely. Unless then the person is a transgender woman.
Yes. Yeah. So in the case of Bruce Jenner, or now Caitlyn Jenner, who we understand in the previous person had children with a female-bodied person and was married to that person, changing and physically now becoming who they really are as a woman does not necessarily now mean they will stop being attracted to the people that they were attracted to prior to that transition. So essentially you're transitioning, or your identity, your gender identity and the expression does not denote who you are attracted to sexually. It's very separate to who you see yourself as.
But Caitlyn has the same right, like all of us, to explore her sexuality. If tomorrow she wants to explore men, why not?
Exactly.
I mean, just like all of us have the same right.
It's very much so.
We should not now limit her to say, okay,
you used
to like women, stick to women. she has all the right to explore her body and her sexuality whichever way she pleases.
And it's really none of our business.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, has Caitlyn Jenner done a good thing for the transgender community?
I think her status is plays a factor in this whole formula, because transgender people come out all the time. All the time, even today, even tomorrow. But then they don't get the same media attention that Caitlyn has gained. So at the same time, I want to say I appreciate, because then it has offered the world over an opportunity to talk about the issue of gender identity. You know, so I think then in that way I would say it contributes positively. But I can tell you now, the people on the ground, when they come out, when they first dress up as who they are, unlike
they will
Caitlyn,
not grace the magazine cover shoot.
There's no makeup for you. There's no camera. There's no lights.
No designer gowns that are corded onto you.
No, nothing.
That's not going to happen.
Nothing like that.
It's not the narrative for many people.
You know, much as it can be such a liberating experience, but it can also be a very vulnerable space.
Absolutely.
You know, where now you are put on that platform so we can all watch you. Let's look. Does she have enough hips? Does
Do you
look,
have
look,
boobs
look, look,
show?
look, those shoulders are showing outside. You can still see the man. Look at those cheekbones. You saw. So I don't think anybody wants to be analyzed in that way. It's very much invasive, you know. But I think much as it's invasive, but for the first time you live your truth. It's a powerful,
liberating experience
for the
Absolutely.
individual.
Yeah.
Now, how can anyone watching this video get a hold of gender dynamics if they'd like to speak with you more about this topic?
You can be able to check us out at www.genderdynamics.org.za or drop us an email at info@genderdynamics.org.za.
Or you can call us at 021 633 5287.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having us.